Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome to Breakthrough with Jeff. And this is where we live with zero limits. Now, most of the limitations is in our mind, and that's why the topic for this evening is all about the mind. As a man thinketh, so is he, and so shall he remain until the shift in the mind. Thank you for joining me. Let me know you're there. Establish your presence. Just say, I'm here, I'm present. Let me hear who is online. Let's connect, friends. Let's connect. Thank you so much for joining me in this conversation. There has been so much talk about, especially men are growing their masculinity, just coming from a place of power and really becoming the person that you believe you are made to be. I believe the win is in the mind. We win in the mind. We win. The battle is in the mind. A friend of mine told me life is a fight for territory. And when you stop fighting for your territory, you know, what you don't want will just crop up and take up your land. And so we are talking about unstoppable mindset. How do I develop that unstoppable mindset? Coming from a place of power, whether a male, female, in a relationship, at work, you know, in my spirituality, all these areas of life. How can I come from a place of power? I think this is what will impact our life in different areas of our lives. There are different areas of life. Your health and fitness. Maybe there's something you've been trying to really defeat, overcome. Maybe it's an area of your health or a relationship issue. You fought and you feel like you're giving up. Let me tell you, there's a mindset. There's a mindset that really is a mindset of taking what belongs to you. And unless you get into that state, you get into that mindset, things will pass you. Things will pass you by, and you let your land go as you watch. Because if you don't take it, it's going to belong to someone. So your health, your relationships, your career, your job, life is a fight for territory. And we fight up here in our minds. That's how the battle is in the mind. When your mindset is weak, when your mindset is defeatable, then things will just pass you by. When you have a strong mindset, you can go for your vision. You can go for this year. It doesn't matter what comes against you. You can go for it. And it's all about some aspects that I want to discuss this evening. There are a few words here. And number one is confidence. You know, there are few C's that I've come up with. Confidence. And I'm talking about self-confidence or believe in yourself. Because if I don't believe in myself, really, who will? If the world will believe in me, it has to start with believing in myself. Now, let me define, because I'm also a teacher, let me define what is a belief. A belief is a feeling of certainty about what something means to you. So it's not something you think. You cannot think a belief. You know, I think I believe in myself. No, it's a feeling. Do you feel that sense of certainty? It's a feeling of certainty about what something means to you. If I say I believe I'm strong, then it means I feel strong. When I say I believe I'll make it, is I feel I have what it takes to make it. So it's a feeling of certainty about what something means to you. Get it to that level of certainty. Believe in yourself. It's a mindset. So as you get into the assignment that your boss has given you, as you get into that relationship, as you take that girl out, as you go and propose, believe in yourself. And confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is when you take the action in spite of fear. You're still going. You feel your legs shaking, but you're still going. You ask these questions and doubt stands before you, but you're still moving. You keep moving until you step on the top of the mountain and you're like, oh my God, how did I get here? Because it's a combination of grace and action. It's a combination of grace and action. And so as you take one step, look forward. You're going that way, not this way. Don't look back. Believe in yourself. Feel certain and that you can do it. And let me tell you, it's about action. It's about action. It's action that influences your mindset. When you take action, a forward action, you will begin to believe it. Now, how do people that, like me, who did not have any public speaking confidence, speak, in front of so many people, like I did one time at Kasarani Stadium? How did someone that was shaken to speak to 5 people, get the confidence to speak to 7,000 people? How? It's action. I began to take action even when I felt afraid. I felt doubt, but then took action. And that action reversed my own programming. You see, so all of us are results of mental programming about what's possible and what's not. And so if you program to fear, you program to limit, you program to hold yourself captive and limit your possibilities, it's time I encourage you, begin to take action. Begin to take imperfect action. Because what keeps us small and what keeps us limited and having that limited mindset is because we think perfectionism. We think, limitation. We think I have to be perfect for me to write that book. Most of my first books that I wrote were not good books, but they were books that made way for me getting better. So the thing is, take action towards your whatever is before you, your career, your relationships, your marriage. It depends on that action that you take. Self-belief, believe in yourself. Now, people are waiting. We are waiting for other people to believe in us. We're waiting for people to cheer us, and tell us, Jeff, I see you. You can make it. Go ahead. No. Tell yourself, withdraw, retreat, retrieve to that place of power, the secret place. Speak to yourself and tell yourself, I may not feel like I'm cut out for this, but I'll give it all I can right now. And I'm stepping out like a warrior. I can, I will, I must fulfill my destiny, to live my life to my full potential, to constantly grow, achieve, and love. I am a warrior. You have to speak to yourself and have that exchange, conversation with yourself before even you step out. Before you step out to the world, you have to have that secret conversation with yourself. Speak to yourself. Come out confidently. Bring out the confidence. Even when other people don't believe in you, don't wait for the world to cheer you up. Don't wait for the world to cheer you up. You got yourself and God. You make a statement, you take action, all of us will say, wow, it can be done. That is what people like Roger Bannister, the guy that broke the 4-minute mile, and the world knew that no one can run that, fast. But he broke the record and proved the world wrong because he didn't listen to the stories of the world, what everyone else is thinking. And I can imagine how many people told him, you can't do it, you not make it. You can't listen to people. Don't listen to the doctors even. Let them diagnose. But they cannot tell you what your destiny is going to be. Don't listen to people that read a book. Your life itself, it's a testimony. Your life itself is the script that you're working with. Listen to the message of your soul. Begin to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you don't have that feeling of certainty, meat to be taken out of your mouth. You know, you see it, but you not test it. The promised land was taken by people that believed in themselves, men of courage, men of valor, men who are unstoppable, who are not stopped by what other people are saying, who are not stopped by someone dumping them, someone saying something about them, something negative. In fact, the negativity is a fuel, is a fire that helps these people fly. It is the storms that make the eagles fly higher. Now, if you are chicken, of course, the storms will sweep you. But let the storms unleash the eagle within you. And so I want you to have a mindset of, no matter what, I believe in me. Before you invite people, because some of us, we have to have a committee of people agreeing with us before we take action. Believe in yourself first. Believe in yourself. The second thing is having a sense of commitment. Commitment to your mission. Commitment to what? Whatever you have before you. We are setting the New Year resolutions. You are setting this goal that is so big that you want to achieve in 2021. You've already gone through a beating of 2020. Now, question is, do you have what it takes to create something new? If what you had has gone, because 2020 maybe took something from you. Some people lost businesses. Others even lost relationships. And something was taken away from so many people. And maybe for you is a new start. It's not a bad thing to start afresh if you're starting afresh. And maybe you've tried so many things and they have not worked. It's not a bad thing to try this fifth time. Let me tell you, one of the most interesting mindset is I meet people who tell me I have tried 1,000 times. And I ask them, okay, let's name them. And I pick a pen and a piece of paper, name them, the times you've tried. And they end up telling me, I've tried this 3 times, but to their mindset, these 3 times equals 1,000 times. And so you tell yourself it's impossible because I've tried so many times. You've only tried 3 times. Do you know the guy that discovered the light bulb? I mean, this story has been told so many times. Tried 1,000 times. 1,000 times. You tried 3 times? Don't give up. Do it again. Success is defined as moving from failure to failure without losing energy. That's success. Keep going. That's success. You're moving from, you've opened this business, it didn't work, open another one. 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 Keep opening those businesses. One day you're going to open that ideal business. And it's like God has been preparing you and shaping you. And it gives you the millions, it gives you the dollars, it gives you the money. And you're like, oh my God, thank God I didn't give up. Thank God I tried again. The Bible says that joy comes in the morning. In the morning is when everything, you've gone through a night of trying. You've gone through a night of trying, rolling this side, and all of a sudden, you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see the light and you're like, day is breaking. Let me tell you, do not give up when you're just about to see your daybreak. Do not give up because you don't know how far you are. Do not give up. Now maybe you've tried more than 3 times, maybe 10 times, and it's not working. Commitment, stay there. Show a sense of commitment. Have that mindset of commitment. You know, when I work with preteens, preparing them to become men, we even teach them to have cold showers, to face anything. You know, to know that you are a man. Come on, you can show up even when everyone else, you know, the weather is not, you know, for you. You can show up and you can scale the mountain, you can make it. Now, that's the mindset I'm talking about. It's an unstoppable mindset. It's not controlled by the weather. We are going to make it no matter what. Get this. We are getting on the other side. Whether they are rocks, they are mountains, they are lions, they are giants, we will get on the other side. We may get there with bruises, but we will get there. That is the kind of mindset I'm talking about, the unstoppable, crucible kind of mindset that never says never. You keep going. You get one hit, but you hit back and keep going, keep moving. People leave you, keep going, keep moving. You know, you realize no one really is left in your business. No one, no client. Keep moving, keep going. And then after that, someone calls you and pays you for all the waiting, all the consistency, all the persistency. You see, your consistency will be paid for. It's not in vain. Stay there. Hold on. Hold on to that relationship. Hold on. You know, if it's something that you believe in, if it's something that is worth investing, you know, in, hold on to that. Remember, I started with believe in yourself, because nothing else counts if you don't believe in yourself. And then from there, commitment. Stay committed. This unstoppable mindset is about commitment. And then from there, we go to conviction. Conviction. Conviction is about having something of higher purpose, something that is beyond this human existence, something that, you know, it's not something that your classmate would say and you give up forever. It's something you have deep connection and conviction with. You know that that this is your path. You know that you're not waiting for a committee, you know, to decide whether you should be here or not. You know that it's conviction. You have a sense of conviction. And that's why I teach people purpose. You have to know why you're here. You have to know why, the why of everything. You see, the hows are many, but the why is a key. Why are you here? Why this relationship? Why this business? Why the money? Why a billionaire? Why do you want to become a billionaire? Why do you want to become a leader? What is your why? When you establish your why, and that's why coaching is there. Coaching is for the purpose of asking you questions that lead you to your deepest why. So all those fears can get out of your way when you answer the question, why? Why am I here? Why do I do what I do? Why do I do this? Why must I be in this and not in that? Why must I start this business and not that one? The biggest question on the planet is why. When you find your why, you know, some of us, we just create big goals, but we don't know why. You see, so you see someone going to the bank, you're getting millions of money, you know, in terms of a loan, and you're like, okay, why? Why do you want to establish that business? They don't know, they don't have a why. And maybe your why is too small. Your why is competition. You're competing with someone else. Your why is too small. If your why is about shining and outshining someone else, your why should be, this is who I am, something linked to who you are as a person. Who you are as a person. Let me talk about certainty. Certainty is kind of different from confidence, because confidence is believe in yourself. Certainty is about believing in what you're doing, in the ability to do whatever it is that you're doing. That inner certainty you are able to feel that warrior within you. You're able to feel that strength and power within you, that no matter what, you can face it. And certainty, let me end with certainty, because certainty is all about the way you show up. How do you show up in the world? How do you show up? Do you show up as this person that is waiting for the world to tell them how to live? Do you know how clueless the world is? The world doesn't even have a clue about who you should be and how you should live your life. We are clueless. It's you to show us. The world, some of us are shying off from being confident and shining because we think the world should make that decision. The world is clueless. And so you have to be the leader. You have to show that example and be the person that shows the world how you are to be treated, how you want to live your life. Become that crucible person, that unstoppable human being that believes in something and goes for it. I don't know your goals, I don't know your dreams, but I know this. When a human being is totally committed to something and they put their mind there, your mind and your soul, you put it there, you're going to have it. You will get it. You will get the relationship. You'll get the finance. It'll be a miracle. Some of the things I wrote in my vision, and this is one thing that I do. I help people create their ideal life vision, because most of the time, the vision we are living today is not our ideal life vision. It's a vision for our neighbor. It's a vision for our teacher. It's a vision for someone who told us nursery school and told us this is all you can be. It's a limited vision. It's a societal vision. Sometimes you have to go beyond the conditions of society and live life by your terms. When you do that, and you begin to live with certainty, with confidence, with conviction, with that sense of inner power, where no matter what you set to do, all things are possible through Christ who strengthens us. There's no example on how some of these things are to be done. You're the one to be a leader. Be a leader. Believe in yourself. Say affirmations over and over. I learned affirmations from Tony Robbins. How to just speak to myself, because I realize sometimes you wait for people to speak to you. You have to learn to speak to yourself. So I began to tell myself, I would say the warrior's creed. I'll say, I can, I will, I must fulfill my destiny, to live my life to my full potential, to constantly grow, to improve, achieve, and love. I'll say, I am a leader amongst men. I do what must be done. And I bring that energy in my affirmation. Say, I am a force for good. I am a force for God. I am a leader. I believe, no doubt. I am unstoppable, unshakable, and unbeatable. And I'll feel the power within me, and I'll say, thank you. Thank you, Lord. I'll be so grateful for that energy. And then whatever is before me, I'll write it down and say, okay, what are the things that I'm really grateful for? What are the things that I want to achieve? 3 things. Come up with them. Go for it. Rock it. Start something that has never been. And tomorrow, it becomes a legacy. Someone else is actually asking, how do you do this? And it's something that was born out of zero, out of, nowhere, out of my heart. You can birth something out of your heart. You can birth something, no matter how many times you have tried. Don't give up. It is time to just go out and show up. Shine. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. In fact, it's our light that we are afraid of. We are afraid, if I shine, I'll dim your light. If I shine, you'll not be seen. That's our deepest fear. Our deepest fear is not that, I'm not able to shine. Is that I'm actually so able to shine so much that I can make you blind. And so I'm afraid that if I shine, you go blind. That's our deepest fear. Marianne Williamson said, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our fear is that we are so powerful. If we begin to shine, we are afraid of outshining people. That's our fear. We are not afraid of darkness. We are afraid to shine. But when you begin to shine, when you let go and let God and go for it, try that business idea. The one that you've been thinking about for all those years, try that. Do it. Do it. You will see the grace of God, because the grace of God works with action. You take action. Challenge your ancestors' thinking. Because some of us, we are a result of our ancestors' thinking. Our ancestors were thinking to a certain level of expectation and limitation, and we are still living at that level. Come on now. Challenge your ancestors' thinking by action. Take action now. Take action now. Thank you so much for being with me here at Breakthrough with Jeff. We'll be showing up here more and more as we talk about mind shift and mindset, so we can help the world shine more. You see, if you shine, you light, you shine, I shine, we make the world a better place. Thank you, and live with passion. Goodbye.